Slavaclaus he went from looking like a world-class kickboxer to a man who has never touched a wrestling mat in his life, a man who has never touched MMA octagon in his life. That's how Chase Hooper made him look. But reality is, this was just a flawless, stunning performance by Chase Hooper. This is probably the best performance we've seen out of him in his entire career. It's safe to say, AJ, that the man is very clearly blooming into the 155-pound division. This is my question to you when you review some of these numbers right here. There's no way you play this fight out 5 times, this happens all 5 times. There's no way, dude, you know? So in a situation where Slavaclaus maybe respects the striking of Hooper a little bit more, doesn't get caught early, and is a little more on guard for some of that stuff right here, do you think the fight plays out differently? Or is Chase Hooper going to be that guy that touches gold like we alluded to in the previous show?
Well, Derek, I mean, it's hard to not keep going with what I was saying before, where Chase Hooper is in line, or not in direct line, but he's in the path to get some gold going forward. But I agree with the first statement. I think if Slavaclaus has a little bit more cautious, a little bit more respect for what Chase Hooper can do, this fight plays out differently, at least not right from the jump. Like, Chase Hooper looked to show that he has evolved his game, but we've seen Slavaclaus in there with some very credentialed strikers before, be able to navigate, be able to mitigate a lot of the tools they're using on him, and find a path to at least, if not secure victory, make it a very challenging fight. So I do think this is going to, if this played out 5 times, I think those numbers are a lot closer than just a complete blowout from Hooper.
Now, there was a little controversy regarding this fight, but I don't think it merits enough to actually do like a film breakdown on it. So Chase Hooper, after beating the brakes off of Slavaclaus for 10 minutes, right, locks up a Darce choke. Slavaclaus is working out of it. He's getting ready to turn. And then as a byproduct of him turning, feeling like, all right, where's the hip? You know, when you're in those positions, you can't see. So you have to use your hands. You have to use your body to kind of feel around your opponent and see where you're going to make your next move at. He taps the side of Hooper and then goes to explode out of the choke. And the referee calls it, says he tapped, said it doesn't have to be multiple taps. But we talked about the ghost tap, the Brazilian taps before. So here's let's lay it out right here. I don't think it changes the outcome of the fight. But was that a tap? Was that a bad stoppage, is what I should say?
Derek, I didn't think so when the fight was going on, because I agree with you. I don't think it changes the winner of the fight. It might change the outcome in the method of victory. So it changes it big for bettors, right? If you're betting on that submission, man, you're hyped up. If you're betting on the decision, you're a little pissed because you think you might have gotten cheated a little bit right there. But I do think the right man won for this fight. I don't know, because in time I saw the tap and I saw what was going on, but when you talk about it, like you're saying, things can happen. I'm a little bit more of a fan of that longer leash. I want to see a couple taps come in and let it be known that this is me actually submitting. This is me saying, "Oh, let go or I'm going to die," instead of just a quick one tap and then we're out. I don't know. It's a weird gray zone, if you will.
It definitely is. But one thing that I will show on the screen right here, man, is I'm just going to give us a quick look at the big screen right here. You know we got to pull this up right here, AJ. Look at that hematoma, bro. That's what Hooper did to Slavaclaus right there. So imagine you got that on your head. Your whole head is red. That part's white because no blood is going to that part of your hematomed out head, and you're submitting. I don't know. It's a weird spot, but it was not the greatest look right there for a Slavaclaus. So that was the favorite right there. That was the minus money. Chase Hooper cashed, and he actually cashed at, looks like, plus 120 right there. So shout out to Chase Hooper. Big win, and I do not envision him being plus money in his next couple of matchups right there. Let's just say that.